Red Dead Redemption 3 is not officially announced yet, but based on multiple leaks it looks like it might already be in development. So today we are going to dive into everything we know so far about the possible Red Dead Redemption 3. One of the most popular theories is that RDR3 could show the very beginning of the Van der Linde gang. Possible story elements could include playing as a young Dutch Van der Linde, or Hosea Matthews showing how they eventually meet Arthur Morgan when he is still a child. We could also see the gang's very first robberies and train Heisets back when the group truly believed they were fighting for freedom and living outside the system. The story could even end with the infamous Blackwater Massacre. This is one of the most important events mentioned many times in Red Dead Redemption 2, but it is never actually shown in the game. Showing the massacre would perfectly connect the ending of RDR3 to the beginning of RDR2. However, Rockstar could also decide to take the series in a completely new direction. Another possible approach would be a brand new story with a new gang during the peak Wild West era in the 1870s or 1880s. This could feature a much bigger map, possibly including Mexico and maybe even parts of Canada. With this setting, Rockstar could introduce massive gang wars, large train robberies, and intense bounty hunter systems. This direction would allow Rockstar to create entirely new characters and stories without being limited by the events of the previous games. Interestingly, Rockstar co-founder and Red Dead Redemption 2 writer Dan Houser has previously said that a third Red Dead game will likely happen one day, although he admitted he would be sad not being involved in its development. There are also several leaks suggesting that Red Dead Redemption 3 could already be in the early stages of development at Rockstar. These hints come mainly from job listings that mention advanced AI systems, massive open-world environments, and next-generation environmental simulation. All of these features perfectly match the type of technology Rockstar uses for their biggest projects. While these job listings do not directly mention Red Dead Redemption 3, many developer resumes reference work on unannounced Rockstar projects, which makes it easy for fans to connect the dots. There are also other small hints. Some members of the Red Dead cast have appeared at events and interviews where they have expressed interest in returning for another game. Spoiler warning for Red Dead Redemption 2. Even though Arthur Morgan's story has come to an end, Arthur's voice actor Roger Clark has said that he believes another Red Dead game is inevitable. Considering the massive success of Red Dead Redemption 2, it is almost certain that Rockstar will continue the Red Dead Redemption series at some point. However, even if development has already started, it is very unlikely that we will see the game anytime soon. Rockstar games usually have very long development cycles. Red Dead Redemption 2 released 8 years after the first game, and GTA 6 is releasing more than a decade after GTA 5. If Red Dead Redemption 3 follows a similar timeline, we might not see it until the late 2020s or even the early 2030s. Some leaks also suggest that Rockstar could release remasters or next-generation updates for previous Red Dead titles before launching the next main game, while the sequel continues development behind the scenes. Historically, Rockstar also begins early development on their next project while still finishing another major game, so it is possible that RDR3 has already entered its early concept phase. So that is everything we know so far about Red Dead Redemption 3. Let me know what you think in the comments. What kind of story would you like to see in the next Red Dead game? And I will see you guys in the next one. Max over and out.